Hi, this is Paul Hansen. I'd like to take a few minutes to point out some of the consequences between foreclosure and a short sale, especially as it relates to homeowners and homeowner consequences, especially if you may be facing such a decision. First of all, we're going to examine several issues here between the foreclosure and a successful short sale. First and foremost, future Fannie Mae loan on a primary residence. Now this is effective May 21st, 2008. Under a foreclosure, a homeowner who loses a home to foreclosure is ineligible for a Fannie Mae backed mortgage for a period of 5 years. Under a successful short sale, a homeowner who successfully negotiates and closes a short sale will be eligible for a Fannie Mae backed mortgage after only 2 years. So big difference there. Down under the future Fannie Mae loan under a non-primary residence, this is investment property. Under a foreclosure, an investor who allows a property to go to foreclosure is ineligible for a Fannie Mae backed investment mortgage for a period of 7 years versus the successful short sale where you are ineligible under a Fannie Mae backed investment mortgage after only 2 years. Under the issue of future loan with a mortgage company, a foreclosure on any future 1003 application, which is a mortgage application, a prospective borrower will have to answer yes to question C in section 8 of the standard 1003 that asks, have you ever had property foreclosed upon or given title or deed in lieu thereof in the last 7 years? And this will affect future rates. Under successful short sale, there is no similar declaration or question regarding a short sale. Now, under the issue of credit score, scores may be lowered anywhere from 250 to 300 points. Now, typically this will affect a score for well over 3 years. Under a successful short sale, you'll have only late payments on mortgage will show, and after sale mortgage, it will be reported as paid or negotiated. Now, this will lower the score as little as 50 points if all other payments are being made, and a short sale's effect can be as brief as 12 to 18 months. Now, under credit history, a foreclosure will remain on public record on a person's credit history for 10 years or more. As opposed to a successful short sale, a short sale is not reported on credit history, so there's no specific reporting item for a short sale. The loan is typically reported paid in full or settled. Now, under security clearances, this is an important one. Foreclosure is the most challenging issue against a security clearance outside of a conviction of a serious misdemeanor or felony. If a client has a foreclosure and is a police officer in the military, in the CIA, has a security position, or any other position that requires a security clearance, in almost all cases, it will be revoked and a position will be terminated. Now, with a short sale on its own, does not challenge most security clearances. Under current employment, under a foreclosure, employers, look, they have the right and they're actively checking credit regularly of all employees who are in sensitive positions. And a foreclosure, in many cases, is ground for immediate reassignment or termination. As opposed to a successful short sale, a short sale is not reported on a credit report, and is therefore not a challenge to employment. Now, under future employment, down the road, many employers are requiring credit checks on job applicants, and a foreclosure is one of the most detrimental credit items an applicant can have, and in most cases will challenge employment, as opposed to the short sale, which again is not reported and is therefore not a challenge to employment. With the issue of deficiency judgment, with a foreclosure, 100% of foreclosures, except in those states where there is no deficiency, the bank has the right to pursue a deficiency judgment. As opposed to a successful short sale, in some successful short sales, it's possible to convince the lender to give up the right to pursue a deficiency judgment against the homeowner, and in a lot of cases the lenders will, especially if you happen to be in California. Deficiency judgment amount. In a foreclosure, the home will have to go through an REO process if it does not sell at auction. In most cases, this will result in a lower sales price and a longer time to sale in a declining market. Then this will result in a higher deficiency judgment, as opposed to a successful short sale. If it's properly managed, the home is sold at a price that should be closer to the market value, and in almost all cases will be better than an REO sale, resulting in a lower deficiency. So before you decide on which way to go, get all the facts, and I encourage you to check out my website at www.paynothingshortsale.com. My name is Paul Hansen. Give me a call. Listen to some more information at my information line at 877-822-2434. And thanks for listening.